Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. Let's do the tune, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. But this time I'm going to show you how to play the chords and sing along to it, okay? I already made a video lesson on how to play the melody, and if you'd like to learn that, I'll put a link to that in the comments field below, where you'll also find all the left-hand fingerings for what we do in the videos. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to play the entire thing and sing it. I'm just going to sing one verse and one chorus and then show you how to do it, and we'll kind of go into it slowly. And there's also, I'll put a link to a general lesson on how chords work on the fiddle for you. Okay, so here we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kid, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. While I'm at it, there's a way you can do it where instead of playing long notes, which we'll learn, you can do triplets, because it's a waltz. So try it again, I'll do the other verse. So bring us a figgy pudding, and bring us a figgy pudding. So bring us a figgy pudding, and bring it right here. We good tidings we bring to you and your kid. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. But we'll start with long notes, and then we'll talk about that, some different rhythms you can do to add to it. Alright, so, okay, Santa's ready to do this. So we're going to need, for the first part, I'm just going to go over each chord we need. Okay, so we're going to need G major, and we're going to, the easy way to do that we're going to do it right, that we're going to play today is open G and open D. I'm not going to talk about the theory of why this is a G. I have a separate lesson about that. Okay, and I'll put a link in the comments field for that. That's your G chord. An easier way to do C chord is open G and first on D. That's what's going to come next. Then we're going to do A minor, and the way we're going to do that is first finger on G and D. And then we're going to do D major, which is first on G and open D. And then we're going to do B minor, which is second on G and open D. And then we're going to do E minor, which is you keep that second down and go to first on D. And that's all the chords we're going to need for the tune. Alright? So let's start at the beginning, playing open G and D. Alright, so by the way, this, just the continual practice of chords is good. And why? Because it means that if you ever play with a group or anybody in any kind of playing situation, you're more versatile of a player because you can do other things besides just the melody. So you could play the melody, but then later, while somebody's singing or something, you can do chords. Playing chords is also good just for your general musicianship, because you'll understand better what the guitarist is doing, what bass and all the other instruments are doing, because you'll hear that, and you'll just have a better, you'll hear things better if you can do the chords. Alright? So, and there's other benefits too, like you can also learn to sing and play like I was doing at the beginning. So let's get back to it. That's our G. And then our C, remember, is D1 and open G. So what I want to do now is play G with 3 bows to C. So that's the first line of the tune. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to loop on that. I encourage you to just do the chords, and then when you feel like you're getting good at that, you can attempt to sing as well. All right? So here we go. We're going to loop on that one little piece. We wish you a Merry Christmas. 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 Okay, cool. Again, if you want to try to attempt to sing it, you may want to first sing it without playing. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Do that a few times. Then just play the chords a few times. And then slowly put it together. This is hard if you've never done it. So you may want to just start with, we wish you, seriously. Or maybe just one note. We wish you. All right, go into this slowly, and if you do so, you are sure to succeed. You're sure to be able to do it if you take the time to make sure you know every bit. All right, so let's move on to the next line. Next line is going to start with the A minor chord, probably the hardest one to do in this song because we're going to have to put first on G and D strings. If that's just impossible for you, and it actually is very difficult for some students, you can instead do D1 and open A. And that also is an A minor. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to stick to the original one I did. And so the next line will go from A minor to D major, which is G1 and open D. Okay, so the playing for this next line will be twice on the A minor, or 3 times, to D. Let's cycle on that. Alright, and then if you want to try to sing, we'll do, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Alright. The next line is, we wish you a Merry Christmas. That's going to go B minor, which is going to be G2 and open D together. And then E minor, which you keep that G2 down and you put down D1 to make the E minor. So now we have, we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm going to kind of just continue rolling through the tune now, but I encourage you, if you don't know that, to pause the video and practice it on your own right now. And then the last line, and a Happy New Year. It's going to be a little tricky. We're going to do a quick C, and then go to D. Be new. So Happy New, and then end on G. Year, Happy New Year. Okay, that's another difficult part of the tune and worth looping as well because we'll do it on the chorus. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Sorry, I messed it up the first time, but I think you get the idea. All right. So now I'm just going to very slowly play the entire verse with the chords, okay? And so if anything is you're uncertain of any part so far, here we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Chorus will start on G. Good tidings we, and then to D, bring. Good tidings we bring to, now to C, you and your, to D, kin. Let's do all that again. So it's going to go G, so it's going to start, it's going to go G, D, C, good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good, again, practice it without singing at first. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. All right, maybe do that a few times on your own. All right. So once more together, good tidings we bring to you and your kin. All right, then the second line is gonna be very similar. We're gonna start with G. Good tidings for Christmas. That goes to D, and then to C, and then we're gonna do the ending we did for the verse. And a Happy New Year. Remember that? And a happy. So it's C, D, D, G. So this whole second line is going to go, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, folks, let's do the entire chorus very slowly. You ready? I am. Let's do it. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, so that's the whole song. There's different ways you could do the rhythm. You could do, one rhythm I like is, so long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long. I'm going to play the entire verse with that rhythm. All right, another nice rhythm is kind of an anti-rhythm, just long notes. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I like that one a lot. You'll just have to play with it and come up with things. The other one we did was 1, 2, 3. You can also do maybe long, short, like. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So all three of those you can play with. Finally, the last kind of thing I'll suggest, say you get really good at doing this, you practice it a lot, you have no problems, and you've learned the melody, you can start to practice like playing the song and then going to the melody. So, good tidings, say you've just been singing for a while, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. And go back to singing, we wish you a Merry Christmas. So with any tune you do with the chords, that's kind of a fun practice to eventually make this cool version where you're like a one-person band. See, I could have said one-man band, but see, I'm thinking of all the female fiddlers out there and how you might not appreciate that. Am I being too politically correct? Let me know. Maybe I've just overstepped my bounds. Okay, forget about that. That was dumb. Okay, well, Santa wants to say thanks for making it to the end of another FiddleHed fiddle lesson. Hope you can entertain your friends, family, loved ones, pets with this tune at Christmas time. I hope you have a great time. I mean that. And a good New Year, all that. It's all true. Okay, see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Excellent.